What the fuck is up, my bitches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and today we are here to talk all sorts of shit. I have a feeling today's gonna get real interesting because we come back every single Monday and we talk about new makeup releases, if we're interested in them, if we're not. I cannot fucking talk to save my life this week. If we're interested in them, and if we're not, and we're here to just have some cocktails. So tonight I'm drinking. We're going hard tonight, guys. Oh, that's dangerous. Smirnoff Pink Lemonade and Simply Lemonade. Yes, bitch, love that for me. We might be getting a little turn up tonight. So I'm going to be doing my makeup while we're chatting about all these new makeup releases. I'm going to be using a lot of new releases because I don't know how this happened. I feel like I'm always talking mad shit about e.l.f. and then I get sent a PR package for the second time from e.l.f. So I got this Electric Mood collection. Look at this. Are you kidding me? So I have this collection. I have a bunch of other stuff I'm going to use today. We're just going to chit chat. Like, the focus is on the new stuff, and we just sit here. We have a little powwow. And that's it. This was inspired from Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. I have everything linked down below. I have all the Instagram accounts down below. Samantha's channel's down there. The playlist. Check the description box. There's a lot of shit, okay? That's it. That's the tea. So now, let me get this hair off my face because I'm hot as balls. I've got dirty hair today. I'm trying, listen, if you guys have any feedback on this whole, like, not washing your hair every day sort of a situation, now that I don't need to wash it every day because I don't have a job that makes me wash it every single day. So if you have any feedback on any products that you love or anything like that, please let your girl know because I'm trying. Okay? So before we get started with the new makeup releases, guys, are you following me on Instagram? But are you following me on TikTok? If you're not, you should be. You could find me _BritClarkepr basically everywhere that I have social media. But Instagram and Twitter is where it's at. I've recently been sharing new makeup releases, like when they drop on my story, on my posts, all that sort of stuff. But TikTok, I'm living my best life. So make sure you guys follow me there. First thing I want to talk about is just like a little refresher in case you were not here yesterday, because the Chantecaille Sylvie sale is going on, okay? If you have been wanting to shop Chantecaille, this is going to be the time to do it. So you can see the screen. This is just like what you see like when you look at my channel. This video right here, I go over all of the products that I have from Chantecaille. If I would purchase them, if I would not, my thoughts on them, all that sort of stuff. Check out that video because the Sylvie sale is going on until the 31st. Use the code BRIT30 and you can get 30% off. That's not affiliate, but I do have an affiliate link in the description box right now. So there's that. I wanted to touch on that because I know that's still popping off. And then I was minding my own business today because first we start with beauty news if you're new here, okay? I love Reffer. You guys all know this by now if you've been following my channel at all. So I was just minding my own business, putting like my thumbnail, my description box, waiting for Mother Pat to drop her newest release. And I get an email from Reffer. And I thought that this would be something that a lot of people would be excited about because they're adding different brushes into the concept store. So I think one of these collections is already in the concept store, but there's one brush specifically that's coming, which I don't have yet. But here's the info. Reffer Concept Store, the bronzer brush, the number 22, a regular price is $110. It's going to be marked down to $65. I'm pretty sure this is the brush that is supposed to be comparable to the Tom Ford bronzer brush, like the OG that everybody loves. It's on its way to me now, but it's going to be on sale for $65 from $110. Natural hair. I love Reffer brushes. They have some of my favorites. And then the 26, 27, 28, and 29. They are already in the concept store as a bundle, but they're going to be done individually. So they'll be marked down to like $15, $12, and $10 a piece. Highly recommend all of these brushes, except I can't recommend the 22 because I've never tried it, but the 26 through the 29, love them. That's all. That's all. I'm just going to show you that. If you're interested, I do have a link in the description box. It'll be live at midnight tonight, and I'll probably be posting it on my Instagram as well. So there's that. Thank you, Tom, so much for sharing that information with us always. Tom is the best. He's always coming through as soon as like my Monday videos are about to go live. He's like, oh, Brittany's going to go live tonight. Let's just drop this in her email and let everybody know. So those will be available individually. So definitely check out rougher brushes. But that 22, I cannot wait to play with that one. I just use the Good Molecules, the silicone-free priming moisturizer. That's what you just saw me apply. I'll show you guys really quick the like the existing eye bundle, since I had this already like pulled up on my page. So you got like a fluffy like blending brush. You've got a more like tapered, precise blender, I guess you could call it. You've got a jumbo pencil and then like a super tiny, oh my god, it's like literally, if they're right here, I'll show them to you. It's like the smallest liner brush I have ever seen in my life. It's probably so small I'm not going to be able to find it right now. I've showed it so many times on my channel. You guys get it. It's these brushes right here. Again, link in the description box. If you're shopping Refer, it is affiliate. I do earn commission if you guys use it, and I appreciate all of you that do use my codes or my links. So that's it for Refer. Now, let's get into the beauty news from InstaHo, okay? let me take a sip. Jessica, no, you did not miss no Pat McGrath. We'll get there, boo. Sol de Janeiro dry shampoo. That's the one I actually used today. It doesn't give me enough volume, though. I need something that's going to give me a little bit of volume. So if you have any tips and tricks, let your girl know. So let's get into beauty news. All right. This one, I'm like, oh, bitch. Is there actually going to be an Ulta, or not an Ulta, a Sephora in my Kohl's? I will lose my shit because the closest Kohl's to me is like 5 minutes down the road. The closest Sephora to me is like an hour away. So if there is a Sephora coming to my Kohl's, I'm about to be mad hype. So this is a new partnership that's going to be happening. I can't wait. I remember hearing about this quite a while ago, right? I'm pretty sure this happened, like, I'm pretty sure there was like contracts or something. Like, I know I've seen this before, but this is going to be starting in August. And if there is a Sephora, bitch, watch the fuck out when it comes to new releases. Because if my store that's right down the street gets a Sephora, oh, I will be hype. Okay, you guys are saying living proof. I just saw that there's one. It's brand new, I think. It's available on the Sephora app, I think. So Sephora is coming to Kohl's. I'm excited for that. And then I also wanted to mention, because since we're on like the same sort of a concept, I guess, Ulta is going to be coming to Target, which this is another thing I feel like we heard about a while ago. So this is, let's see, I think this is starting also in August. So a lot of changes are going to be happening. I'm fucking here for it. I love both Sephora and Ulta. But I'm even more excited about the about the Sephora because there's literally a Kohl's right down the road, like I said. So, I mean, I have not as much excitement over this just because my Target and Ulta are right next to each other. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Where I'm excited is the Sephora one. But do you guys, okay, weigh in the chat, or if you're watching the playback, where would you rather shop? Are you more of an Ulta shopper, or are you more of a Sephora shopper? I was one initially, like, I was way more into Ulta, but recently I've been noticing, like this past year, I've been shopping way more at Sephora. So I'm curious if you guys are in the same boat as I am. I'm using this e.l.f. sponge. This came in that Electric Mood collection. I like this concealer better. It's the new Lancome one. I like this better when I use a brush because I feel like it has like the perfect amount of coverage when I use a brush. When I use a sponge, it shears it out too much, more than I would like. So I'm going to add a little bit more and then take my, where's my BK108? This brush. So how are you guys feeling? Are you guys excited? What do you think? Do you not give a shit? Let me know your guys' thoughts. I see a lot of Sephoras in the live chat. See, okay, I'm not the only one. I'm here for it. I'm really excited, especially for the 8,000th time since it's down the street for me. Yes! Okay, now we have new makeup releases. Okay, Herbivore. I don't think I've ever tried anything from Herbivore. If I did, it obviously didn't leave a lasting impression, so there's that. So they're launching, let me pull this down so I can actually read it. The Herbivore Botanicals, it includes a Cocoa Rose Soft Glow Body Oil. It's $38. I have all these linked down below already. A lightweight, nourishing body oil that can use a blend of coconut oil, vegan squalene, and rose to leave the skin feeling silky and smooth, soft, diffused glow. Also coming is the Pink Cloud Soft Moisture Cream for $44, a dreamy moisturizer that visibly plumps the skin with a hydration that restores its bounce, and Tremelia mushroom and vegan squalene. These just aren't really speaking to me. Let's keep going. Aquarius Pore Purifying BHA Cream for $44. A lightweight moisturizer powered by soothing blue tansy and clarifying willow bark BHA. It purifies pores and visibly balances the skin. Okay, is this just me? Let's just start this off with throwing some shade, shall we? These look like products that would be available like at TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Like the stuff that's usually not that expensive and they're charging like 30, 40 bucks. I feel like I usually hear really good things about this brand though. It's available at Sephora. I think they're already available or they're already like on the site, so you may not actually be able to purchase them yet, but I'm just like, does anybody give a fuck? Because I don't. Ronnie says the blue tansy mask, like, why are y'all excited about this though? I need to know why. Like, why are you guys here for it? Is there something that I'm missing? Because I feel like I should be excited, but I'm not. Jocelyn's trying to come up in here, and I'm going to turn around and be like, Jocelyn, go upstairs. She thinks I can't see her. You got to, come on, go upstairs and open that door because it gets too hot in here. So this one for me, I'm not interested in. But I love it when kids listen. I swear. Okay. Now we have Fresh, which is a brand I'm a big fan of. I'm going to use this e.l.f. Electric Mood. I'm expecting this to be god-awful, but we'll see how it goes. So Fresh is a brand that I love. I love them even more now that they're available at Ulta. Okay? So they're coming out with a recovery lip mask. Now, I feel like this is going to be something that a lot of people do like, because I feel like what I hear most people rave about is the, like, lip balms. If you have not tried the Deep Hydration, what is it? The Oil Infused Serum. I talked about it in like a skincare video. I featured it on my TikTok. Like, I fucking love that stuff. If you've not tried it, you should. If you have drier skin or if you want like a more pillowy texture to your skin. So whenever Fresh comes out with something, I'm usually excited because I love the way that their stuff smells. But they spency as hell though, so that's like the only downfall. That's so warm, holy shit. So what do you guys think? The recovery lip mask, let's read a little bit about it. What's this gonna do for me? A leave-on mask clinically demonstrated to repair the look of extra dry lips overnight. You know what else does that? Lip plumper. Yes, it does. Somebody had asked me that, if that was like a benefit of lip injections, and yes, it does make a difference. Like, my lips are way more hydrated now ever since I got my lips done. So, anywho, hydration for smooth, plump appearance for $26. So, obviously, like I said, Fresh is more expensive. But you know what? Especially if you got some crusty-ass lips, this might be worth the while, right? Okay, let me just say this really quick. This, formula-wise, feels way better and looks way better than the putty formula, but this shade is just a little bit too, I think, red for me, but we'll see as everything like comes together. But there's just like my initial thoughts, but this is like super creamy. It's blending out really easily, whereas the putty ones, they apply pretty patchy. Watch this side apply like shit. So what do you guys think? I think initially, like, because I don't need a product like this right now, so I think initially for me it's going to be a pass. But over time, like, especially, I think in the winter time is when this would be most, like, appealing to me. That's when I usually get, like, dry, super crusty lips. This is, like, super Scott Barnes right now. Like, you know how when he applies his contours and stuff, they look so crazy? That's how I feel I look right now. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Trust the process. Oh my god. Can BK come out with a brush that's just like this, though? And just a little bit smaller? Can they do that for us anytime? Because I'm still waiting for it. Just so I can get a little bit more precise. Oh my god. I keep forgetting to use this Sonia G brush. Because that's the purpose that I want to use it for, is that right there. Son of a gun. Okay, so the Fresh, I'm here for it, but I don't think that I'll buy it initially. But I could see myself buying it in the future, 100%. And then we have Glossier, which Glossier is not a brand that I buy often. Like, I've tried their products. I think they're good. But I definitely think this is more of a brand for that super basic bitch, which something like this, especially right now, I would be way more here for, because I really have not been into like super elaborate, like doing my eyeshadow and stuff. I like these like one and dones a lot lately, because my room, it gets so hot because I have all these lights on. So these are the new Solar Paint, the Luminous Bronzer. Oh, they're bronzer creams. Why did I think these... Everything I just said is a fucking lie. I thought these were like one and done eyeshadows. Fail! A weightless bronzer designed to capture the warm glow you get from spending a day in the sunshine. Okay, that could be a fuck me up. Oh, but I'm like, oh my god. This is where brands, I feel like, are doing us so dirty right now. Like, brands are doing us a serious disservice, okay? Why is it that every brand was like, you know what would be a great idea? Is all of us launch cream bronzers and cream blushes and cream highlights. Because I can't buy them all, guys. I just can't. But I want to. In the worst ways. So now that I know that these are bronzers, I'm like, oh, shit. Now I kind of want to try it. Okay, so we've got 4 shades. I mean, the shade range, what the fuck ever. This is not really helping me as far as like seeing what these actually look like. I like the one that looks more like red tone though. Let's see what these look like. Let's see if there's actual like real swatches. See how like natural and beautiful that looks? It looks like it's got like a beautiful like touch of luminosity to it, like a slight highlight. That first one, I love how they look almost like that burnt skin. Like that on her skin tone looks so good. I think Volt is the one that it like keeps catching my eye because it has that slight red to it. It has a touch of luminosity from light reflecting pearls and a balance of warmth and dimension. A whipped gel cream infused with desert milk. I always like think to myself desert or dessert, but that's desert milk. Wow. I'm going to see myself out. A micro emulsion of plant oils, extracts like jojoba and aloe to condition and nourish. Is a doe foot, $20. Heat Rate, Volt, and Flare are the shades that there are. I think these are already available. I think I have them linked down below already. What do you guys think? I feel like these would be something like if I'm placing an order already, I'd be like, you know what? Let me add that to cart. Let me just throw it in there. I am very heavy on, you know, the cream bronzer situation, so I probably won't end up picking this up initially. But I kind of want to after seeing that those are bronzers and not... See, this is where, like, reading directions, guys, it usually does really help. I probably would have bought this if I saw it initially, but then I'd be like, Brittany, calm your tits. Like, the last thing you need is more cream bronzers. Like, look, I just got another one in this package. I'm using the Chantecaille, the Future Skin. I'll link down below all the products that I use after I'm finished with the video. I'll either put them in the description box or in a pinned comment. So what do you guys think? Like, are you here for it with Glossier? Like, have you tried their products? What's the tea? I think they look so pretty. Maytel said, I have never tried anything from Glossier. I think my favorite thing that I've tried, it's like I initially really liked a lot of stuff. And then, like, the more that I used it, I'm like, I just think that there's other stuff that's better. It's very minimal-esque. Like, I definitely think there is a certain aesthetic that likes Glossier. Like, it's like a Your Skin, but better. Kind of like what I get from Chantecaille, but not as good. I don't know. Like, I think they're good products for a good price. But I haven't tried everything. Like, I think my favorite thing when I tried Glossier was the cloud paints, but I'm like, there's other ones in my collection I like so much more. Look at how good my skin looks using this foundation. The number one comment I got on yesterday's video was how much I talked everybody into, whether it was in my DMs or the comments of the video, I was talking everybody into the future skin. And I'm like, listen, it's just a bomb-ass foundation. I don't even need to say nothing. It's so pretty on the skin. I think it looks even better, too, when I use a sponge. Just because I feel like the water from the sponge, because I do have this damp, it's just like, oh, shit. Future skin, baby. Yes, queen. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So, Glossier, I ain't mad at it. I'm really not mad at this one. But yeah, it would definitely help if I read directions, though, for sure. Then we have Huda Beauty is doing another mascara. This is the new Legit Lashes Waterproof Top Coat. When I initially read that, I'm like, wait, what's happening here? Like, why do I need a top coat for my lashes? So let's see what Huda can sell us this time, because I swear, she's like, if I had to pick one person that could sell anything aside from Jaclyn Hill, it's Huda. But they definitely remind me of one another. Powered by a unique jelly-like formula and an uber-precise wand, features unique polymer complex. What the fuck is that? That gives lightweight, comfortable, and flexible hold that won't weigh down or distort your lashes, making eyelashes waterproof, tearproof, sweatproof, and smudge-proof. You know what that says to me when I read that? Good fucking luck getting this off your lashes. That's it. Okay, so it is like a legit top coat for your lashes. This is something that I could not be like any less interested in. This just does not speak to me at all. No intention on getting this. No anything. I think this sounds tragic. It sounds tragic for my lashes. It sounds tragic for my eyeballs. Ozzy can stop barking anytime now. That would be fantastic. Yeah, it's like, I'm kind of surprised though, like, that something like this hasn't come before now, but leave it to Huda to come through and deliver that for us, because I swear, she is like that bitch. So for me, this is something I'm not interested in at all. What was it, 16? We go through this every week. I think that's 16 pounds. We go through that, I'm telling you, euros or pounds every single time. But I'm pretty sure that that is pounds. Oh my god, every fucking week, man. I'm not buying that. Sorry, Huda, not today. No, more from e.l.f. Okay, so e.l.f. is launching new bite-size stuff. So they have a bite-size brow, like, little palette, and then they have bite-size balms. I feel like I have enough e.l.f. balms in front of me from this collection right now, but this is something, like, again, I don't understand how I ended up with e.l.f. PR, because I'm like, this just does not interest me at all. Like, the stuff that they use, maybe they're just sending me stuff because they're like, let's get this bitch. Let's get her to like our stuff so she stops talking shit about us. I think that's what they are doing. This is the, like, highlight from this palette. That looks like a, like, luminous version of the balm that's in, like, the Tower 28. I forget what the hell the name of it is. It's like the clear balm, but it has, like, a slight luminosity. That's actually really pretty. Like I said, they're probably like, let's get this bitch to stop talking shit. But you know what? That ain't gonna stop me today. Just because I'm like, even at $4 and $3, like, I will never get the luxury experience from e.l.f. that I want. This feels like it's gonna break apart. Like, I feel like I'm sweating even more now that I just put that on. It feels very, like, dewy on my skin, which, on a boat day, not mad at it, but that does look really pretty. I'll give it that. So the brow, the like, cheap cheek or lip balm, whatever the hell it is, if this was readily available, like, when we saw this shit online, I would go to the store and buy it, but it's never in store, like, when I want to buy it. That is, I think, why I was getting so annoyed, like, with just drugstore products in general. Like, this collection, like, I think it's so ideal for somebody like me. Like, this collection would speak to me. But by the time it's available in store, nobody gives a shit about it to do a video on it. Yes, it's inexpensive, but it's like, I'm not going to reach for this over my luxury stuff. And that's just where I'm at with my journey with makeup. And that's just like my preference when it comes to makeup. But it's like they always do, I feel, have like decent products for a really good price, but they're incredibly inconsistent. Like, if e.l.f. was way more consistent, it wouldn't be that big of a thing. But then too, like, I don't want to order this shit online. I want to just go to a store and get it. I'm impatient. I want that instant gratification, which it makes no sense in the grand scheme of it, because I'm like, Brittany, shut the fuck up. You order from Sephora, you order from all these other brands, like, why are they any different? It's not. It's just I find an excuse, and that's what I stick to, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to that. This cheek palette is cute, though. I'll give it that. This one. She cute. Okay, so for these, for me, they're not going to be in store if I go to get them, so I'm not going to order them. That's how I feel. Like, how do you guys feel about it? Are you guys like me or not? I don't know. Oh, Kara had to leave for the day. Bye, Kara. Let's give you guys a close-up. Like, that highlight looks so pretty, but it definitely feels, like, sweaty. But it's a vibe, right? That future skin. Listen. This future skin is everything. It's so beautiful. And my skin is, I don't know, like, I'm starting to break out. I'm like, is it that time of the month again already? Like, why am I getting breakouts again? This is not fun. No. So the brow palette, the bombs, no. But then, Desi skin, baby. Oh! Initially, I was like, I'm not buying this. I do not like dewy sprays. And then I saw, like, a little just, I think it was on Desi Skin's Instagram. They showed the pump. And I'm like, fuck. That looks like such a good pump. It looks like a continuous sort of a spray. It looks like a super fine mist. And I'm just like, I want my skin to look like Desi's. And I love my Claro KC. Like, I just bought another one. I talked about this last time. So I'm like, I might end up buying this. I haven't completely decided yet. Oh my god. She shut that door and I'm like baking now. I swear, she does it on purpose. Oh, let's see. Danica said, if not available for people without credit cards, it's not cool. Yes, I want drugstore products to be on the shelves. Why order something that costs less than the shipping normally cost? It's the facts for me and everything you all just said. Okay? So I'm glad I'm not the only one. So Desi skin. I am here for it with this one. I'm interested. I may end up picking it up. Haven't quite decided yet. I'm trying to be a lot more selective because I feel very overwhelmed with my collection until I actually do my, like, declutter series, which is coming, that I've been saying is coming for, like, 2 weeks. Ozzy, shut the fuck up. He's driving me crazy today. Do y'all ever have those days where your dogs just don't fucking stop and they're just like, you just sit there like, are you pissing me off intentionally today? Is that what you're doing? Because that's exactly what they're doing today. And I'm like ready to blow a gasket. Okay, so Desi skin, you may or may not see this one come from me. Don't mind the dogs in the background. All right, I'm going to let the skin chill, I think, for now. Actually, no, I have a powder. Oh, my God. Okay, let me take down Desi skin. I'll probably end up fucking buying it. All right, so I got a package from ZC Cosmetics. Have y'all ever heard from them or heard of them? Look. This is a press or a loose powder, okay? What in the Aladdin is going on here, right? Tell me that does not look like something that is straight out of Aladdin. I mean, it looks more expensive than it actually is, like, as far as the quality of the packaging. Like, it's plastic. Don't let it fool ya. It's got a little puff in here. I wanted to try it. It is like a white powder, though, so I'm a little nervous. Whoa. This is like a true, like, white chicks moment right now. Like, clean it up, Cocor. I think that's the second time in 2 weeks that we've quoted that same exact sentence. Oh my god. Oh my god, wow. That is like super fine. It's going all over the place, but she light. All right, let's try to work that into the skin. Oh god, this could get problematic if you apply this too quickly. Did I put foundation on my nose? I don't think I did. The Hot Mess Express continues. You're all welcome. I'm pretty sure I didn't put foundation on my nose. Oh, fucking Ozzy. Oh, there goes. You know what? Sometimes people in the house have, you know, a sense of a brain. They let them outside. Yay! Okay. Okay. Oh, this powder is from their Palace collection. Oh, look at you, Maytal. I got it. I opened my package. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta try this. All right. That's a little bit better. It might look a little funky because I have the powder underneath it, but we're gonna keep on rolling. And I'm just gonna put this on top. But make sure if you do try this, make sure you blend this shit in because you will 100% look like a Kokor. There's that. But that's like super duper fine. Let me get a fluffy brush. I'm going to use my Refer 25. Have you guys ever tried that brand before? That's very fragrant too. Like, very fragrant powder. I don't know if I love that. Where the hell's my mirror? I'm using like the mirror behind my camera. My nose looks fucked up though. Like, it's like I have a lot of pigment from the powder right here. It's like I need to apply more powder, but I don't want to do that. That looks really funky. Maybe when I put my other powders on, it'll look better. Listen, Chantal, if you just jinxed me, I swear I'm coming to find you. If you know, you know about the fly. All right, let's talk about KVD Beauty, okay? They're launching the new Epic Kiss Nourishing Vegan Butter Lipstick. And let me tell you why I was excited when I saw this is because they're doing a mini at the same time. Like, they're doing a mini at launch. I love that because you know what? With the size of my collection right now, I might even buy this. I might get it just because they have the mini option. So they're both available on Ulta, not Sephora. They're already on the website. I have a link down below. I love the fact that they're doing a full size and a mini size. I just love that because you know what? By the time I use up the whole thing, it's going to be expired. I don't need a full size. So the full size is 22. The mini size is 12. So you get 15 bold shades. But I think in the mini, I don't think there's as many. I want to say I saw like 4. But it's a lipstick with high pigment color, hydrating lip care, shiny finish, and has sleek studded case made from 80% post-consumer recycled materials. That's very much the branding, I feel, when it comes to KVD Beauty. Like, their packaging is probably going to feel very inexpensive, but they do it to be, like, recyclable and shit. I don't personally love that, but for this, I'm like, you know what? It kind of looks cute, though. I'm actually kind of excited about this one, especially since I haven't really bought that much from Ulta recently. Like, this past year, I think I've only ordered, like, a couple times, which is, very minimal for me. I just, like, inhaled that. Wow. All brands need to do mini. I definitely feel that minis could do a lot of brands a service. Because it's, like, I would be way more likely to buy certain things if it did come in minis, because I'm like, I don't need another full size. Especially like cream products. Creams and liquids, they do not need to always be like full size. I get it that it's usually, I forget where I heard this from, but as far as like production goes, it usually costs more money to do minis. I don't fucking know. I don't even remember where the hell I heard that, but I'm like, I could see that being like a thing, but don't remember what the source was, so you're welcome for that useless information. So, I may end up getting one of those, at least to try the formula. Oh, that navy. I just saw somebody say, get the navy one. The navy one looks really cute. So those ones, I was just excited to see that they're doing a mini, and you could see them already on the Ulta website. So then it wouldn't be another, you know, new makeup releases if it wasn't some Colourpop up in here, right? So Colourpop is launching the new Ice Cream Bites collection. I'm like, all right, the one the one on the bottom left, it had my attention because mint chocolate chip is literally my favorite ice cream of all time. And then I'm like, the Neapolitan on the center middle, like, these are cute. Like, these are just like a cutesy little quad palette. I'm like, you know what? I ain't even gonna hate on Colourpop for doing this because at least they're fucking cute, okay? So let's scroll through these. There's 6 different palettes. It's just like, it's cute. The green, mint chocolate chip, the Neapolitan, like those, I'm just like, they're cute. What else can you say other than they're cute? For once, I'm not going to shit all over Colourpop. It's nothing revolutionary. That almost reminds me of like a Dior highlighter palette. Even though it's just like all like shimmery, glittery sort of shadows. I'm probably not going to buy these anyways, but I'm like, you know what? I could appreciate it. But that one's really cute. I could see myself getting that one if I was like placing an order or something like that. But again, I feel like these are just something that I would be so much more likely to buy if they were actually available in store. If I could just walk into a store and get them, there's all the swatches for you. Ooh, that one that's got all the glitters in it. That was a terrible idea, in my opinion. It looks like, at least judging by this picture right here, I'm like, who approved that picture? Because it just does not look flattering. Like, it doesn't look like it looks like a chunky glitter, and I feel like a lot of people really steer away from that. I'm being judgy, I know. But the waffle cone one, that one's cute. I'm here for it with that one. I ain't mad at this one, though. How do you guys feel? Give me sugar. That's cute. Triple scoop. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not going to be a little hating bitch today. I feel you, Maytal. She says Colourpop needs to take a vacation. Talk about a long, extended vacation is what they need to take. I'm with you there. But I will say, I do think that those are cute, though. Oh, my box just broke. Ah! Okay, what's next? Oh, Beauty Blender! Beauty Blender is back doing what they know. Of course they're doing another Beauty Blender in just a different color. Purple. It's already available on Sephora. Does anybody care? Like, okay, genuine question. Not even being like a hater. Does anybody still use an actual Beauty Blender, though? Oh, God, this palette's going to be tragic. Do you see that? Oh, no! Elf, the fuck? No! These feel so dry. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fuck. And I'm going to try e.l.f. brushes for this. Everybody say a prayer with me, okay? Let's just go nuts. All right, so back to Beauty Blender. Does anybody still use actual Beauty Blenders? If you did or still do, what's your favorite one? Because if I had to pick a favorite, because in my opinion, they are all different, I gotta go with the original. I used the black ones for a really long time, but then I went back to the original. I'm like, oh, nothing hits like the original does. I think I've had like almost every color at one point, but the original was the GOAT for me. But I'm like, oh, the lilac purple, she cute, but I don't think I'm gonna buy it unless I absolutely need to like re-buy another one, because I still do like to use the original Beauty Blender. That's another reason why I was curious, because I'm like, I'm over here that I still do. I'm having like such an issue. Oh, there's my mirror. I'm like, where the fuck did I put my mirror today? Here we go. I did pick up a new mirror at the Nordstrom anniversary sale, which I think I'm going to try to post that video tomorrow, like my Nordstrom anniversary sale haul, because I think I got a majority of everything in the mail as of today, I think. I need to go through like all of my orders, because yes, I made quite a few just to make sure. And then I'll let you guys know too, my my experience from this year shopping the sale. So this one, I'm like, I'm not mad at it. You know, if I have to end up getting another one, I might get it. This is laying like so uneven, but this is like the downfall of doing like a new palette with new brushes is it the brushes? Is it the palette? If I were to guess, I'd say the palette because these feel dusty AF. But we'll try it. April says, I've actually never used a beauty blender. I enjoy brushes more. I like come and go. I change it up all the time. Been using mostly brushes lately, but I refuse to pay $20 for a sponge. I get the Beauty Bakery blending egg instead. That was one of my least favorite ones. I was not a fan of the blender egg. But the marketing behind that was so cute, though. I love the marketing behind Beauty Bakery. Okay, so I may end up getting that, especially during like a VIB sale or something. A launch that I am really excited about, though. Shocker! A cream product. Jouer is launching the Bloom Bronze and Glow Bronzer and Highlight Duos. I think, like, this is where I'm always at when it comes to fucking Jouer. I love the aesthetic of Jouer. I think it just has that beautiful, like, ethereal sort of a glow to it. Or a glow. Like a vibe. That's the word I was looking for. It has just a beautiful vibe to the brand. I love the branding of Jouer. It looks like it should be luxurious. So I think that's why I'm always drawn to it. And then it's just like, it always just gets overlooked by other products. I feel like every review that I've heard about Jouer products, because I have like a couple things, but not much. But these I saw and I'm like, oh bitch, this might be the one. These might be the ones that get me, because look at it. That middle one is calling my name. I want that middle one. I keep looking to see if it's on Sephora. Because I think Jouer is on Sephora, Beautylish, Jouer's website. I want this. I want one. Do I need it? Hell to the nah. But let me live my life. And I'm probably going to get one. Especially that, like the middle one or the bottom one. But it's like, look at, within the 3 that they offer, they've got light, medium, dark. That's it. That's it. I'm here for it. I think these look so pretty. Love the packaging. Love the swatches. Yeah, Skinny Dip and Sunset. That's speaking my name. I want it. How much are these? $32 each. That's not a bad price. Available August 3rd on their website. Use code TRENDMOOD for 15% off. I want it. Probably going to end up getting that. High probability of that one. I'm not enjoying my time with this palette, so I'm just going to keep moving. Okay, next product is... Ooh! It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've seen some Jeffree Star. Like, does anybody remember Jeffree Star Cosmetics? Just wondering. So Jeffree Star is launching a new collection. Like, oh my, this is another, like, Mac 2.0, like, how the mighty have fallen. Because ain't nobody talking or checking for Jeffree Star Cosmetics anymore. Wowza. So, let's talk about the palette, okay? Is this going to be a palette that I would buy? Fuck no. The reason I say fuck no is because how many fucking shades of pink do you need in one palette that aren't going to look the fucking same when you put them on your eyeballs? Let's leave the staining out of it, because damn. This is more of like a highlight brush for me. That's what I'm going to use it for today. No. No. This is just no. The whole thing. Like, this used to be a brand I would get fucking hyped over, too. Like, I always thought that, even, like, with as controversial as he is, his packaging always slayed it. His color stories were always just super different, innovative. No. I don't like this at all. It's just not at all my, like, I would never wear this at all. So let's leave, like, everything else out of it. Strictly only talking about the makeup. no. There's no way in hell I would have bought this. I look at this and I'm like, I'm not surprised that it's Jeffree Star Cosmetics because I think this is very on brand for him. But no. No. That's all I can really say. All right, let's talk about the pricing and stuff. The Pink Religion eyeshadow palette, it's 18 shades for $52. That's like, I feel, standard for like his products. The Sacred Glass Extreme Frost palette, 3 shades for $62. I feel like when I would see those, they would look like, just because I have textured skin and everything, I feel like they would accentuate texture terribly. So that's why I had never purchased any of the Extreme Frosts. But his highlighters that I did try, like the originals, back when I did purchase from this brand, I never liked his formulas for his highlighters or his, like, cheek products because they were just, like, way too... They were just too much for my texture. Very unflattering. So then we have the Velvet Trap, $18. Oh, those must be, like, velvet lipsticks, I'm assuming. The Holy Mist Smoothing Facial Spray, $26. That's a new product. Like, that would be, if anything, the only thing that I would be interested in. But I'm like, I'll stick to Hourglass, thank you, because there's magic in that spray. I don't care what anybody says. Hydrating Glitz Lip Balm for $18. That's also new. You got accessories. You got the bundle. Like, you got the whole shebang. Listen, if you are still shopping this brand, because I don't know any motherfuckers that are, my suggestion would be Beautylish, because anytime people buy from his website, I feel like it's always a hot fucking mess. Like, leave it to Twitter to come through on customer service experiences for people, because it feels like people do nothing but shit talk his customer service in general. But that's gonna be a nah for me, dog, because I think it's ugly. I'm sorry. That was probably rude, but it's... no. That is not a collection for moi. Now we have... okay, this brand I had never heard of. Etude? Etude? Don't know. I looked at the website and I'm like, I don't know if this would be a website that I would necessarily trust. It looks like... it looks like an undone website. Like, it looks like it's not finished. I don't know. It was just something about it. I'm just like, no. So this is the Mint Choco Kit. Has anybody heard of this brand before? Like, I was kind of surprised to see it on Treadmood and not like an indie makeup sort of a site. So I'm like, is this like a sponsored post maybe? I don't know. I feel like I've heard of this brand before, but I've never tried their stuff. So I'm curious on what you guys think of this one. I'm like, all right, the lover of mint chocolate chip in me is like squealing over this, but I don't think that's going to be enough for me to pick this up. I'm sitting here swatching because I'm like, what shade do I want to use? This shade right here, though, this middle one, that is like a duochrome. You know what? I'm going to say that's a multi-chrome. It's got like orange. It's got like a slight blue hint to it. It's got gold. I'm going to try to get it. I don't think it's going to capture. Look at, okay, see how it's orange? Gold. I'm looking at the one in the middle. These are pretty, but they feel awful. Hang on, let me take this down. Let me tell you the details first. Okay, 6 shades, $19.32. No, this is not enough for me to want to get it. Like, I like the aesthetic of it. What the fuck is Jaclyn doing up there? Oh my god, I can't. I like the aesthetic, like the marble. I think it looks cute, but I don't know. Watch you guys say this brand's like amazing or something. So let me pull this down. I don't plan on picking that up. I just want you guys to see these eyeshadows in here. This is the Electric Mood X Tiana Major. I don't know who that is. I think she's a singer, maybe. Okay, let's do the... okay, this gold one, this feels nice. This is what I'm saying, like, just the inconsistency. This feels awful. This feels awful. They feel super dry, but some of them are like, all right, that's not bad. I think I'm going to put this one on my eyeballs because it looks interesting. Okay, is Trustworthy... is Etude a Korean brand? I'm not sure. They do very light wash of color. Okay, that's... yeah, no. Okay, you guys are saying that the site is legit. Okay. They've been around forever. It's Korean Beauty. Okay. I wish that they would improve their website a little bit, but maybe I'm just a picky bitch and I'm being... I don't even know the right word. Maybe I'm just being a twat. I'm sorry. Okay. I just got an email notification. Don't forget, do me over. It launches tomorrow. Okay. If you guys didn't know, it's National Lipstick Day. And naturally, Colourpop is like, let's give them all of these lipsticks that we don't need. They're doing lipstick sets. Okay. Who needs this many lipstick sets? I'm just wondering. I will wait. Because no one needs this many. Especially so many shades that look the fucking same, right? Alright, this is creasing horribly, like, very uneven on this eye, but I'm not going to spend an eternity trying to get these eyeshadows to blend nicely, okay? This shade is really pretty, and it's got that beautiful duochrome, multi-chrome-ish vibe. That's cute. Okay, these sets, does anybody give a shit? Available tomorrow. Use code TRENDMOOD. Oh, so maybe tomorrow's National Lipstick Day. Okay, whatever. Does anybody care? I don't think so, because I don't. I'm so selfish. But it's like, just get a couple, okay? By the time you use them all, they'll probably expire. Just get, I don't know, it's just like an unnecessary set, right? Thank you, Samantha. Okay, I'm going to wipe these off. One more for the show. So those metallics, very inconsistent. And this is always my issue with brands like e.l.f. Just inconsistent. It's like you can get like a decent look, but then it's like when you look up close and personal, you're going to be like, ooh, that's a problematic eye look, right? Yeah, that's always my issue. Okay, so let's move on. Let's talk about some One Size. One Size is launching an all-day wear, do-it-all, medium to full coverage concealer that acts like the most targeted texture solver, gliding onto skin like butter on toast. Well, shit, you have my fucking attention, because that is everything that I want in a concealer, okay? So this is not available yet on Sephora. I have it linked on Sephora, but it's not actually available to purchase. There's 24 shades for $25 each. I want to try this because I feel like Patrick is known for having just like flawless looking skin. Whether it's filters, I don't fucking know. But I feel like he has always looked like pure perfection when he wears makeup. And I think that's why I'm always really interested in his products, because I feel like he would design products to be ideal for like texture and all the things that are like concerns of mine. But I could also see this being like super heavy as well. So it kind of makes me nervous, but I'm not nervous enough where I don't want to try it. So I do plan on picking this up because I feel like I'm always on the hunt for a great concealer, because I feel like that's one of the staple products that really does make a big difference when it comes to making my makeup look better because of my under eye. So this one, I am very excited. I want to try this one. What do you guys think? Are you here for it? Are you not? Are you over Patrick Starr's brand? Like, I mean, I need to know, because I feel like his brand, honestly, I feel like they don't really get that much hype, though. Am I the only one that thinks that? I wonder if these are available on the One Size site, because if they're available on there, I might even, like, just say fuck it and order it right from there as well. So I'll have to check that after, but I have it linked down at Sephora. I'm sure it'll launch relatively soon, though. I don't like this eye look at all, which I'm not surprised. Maybe lashes will make it all look better, but yeah, I'm excited. I think it's really cool too to see his brand flourish and him launching new products. And I'm a big fan of his loose powder. I really like that. I think that's the only product. Oh, I really liked his primer for a hot minute as well. I don't really use it that much now because it's like I I like to call that like a sister primer for me. I can't use only that one. It's like I like to use that with other ones, and there's other primers that I don't need to do that. So it's almost like I like it for certain things, but I can't just use only that. So I'm like, all right, if there's other ones that I could get like a whole use out of instead of pulling multiples of, I'm obviously going to reach for that. So I'm naturally excited. So we shall see if I end up grabbing this, though, because I'm about like 99% sure. Oh, let's see. Speaking of Patrick Ta, did I say Patrick Ta? I meant Patrick Star. Fuck, did I say I probably did. I feel like I was saying Patrick Ta. But speaking of Patrick Ta, I wish Cult Beauty would stock his palette already. His palette is beautiful. Great quality. Great packaging. It's gorgeous. Love it. Definitely interested in the concealer, but waiting for reviews in a sale. Yes. I mean, we should be getting a Sephora sale soon. I would think. But I think you're doing the right thing. Wait for the sale, baby! Okay. If you're waiting for a review, probably one coming on my channel. Alright, let's talk about... I think we talked about these like a couple weeks ago, but they're now available. Cosmetics launched the So Soft collection. So these are basically like bronzers, blushes in cream stick format, which I love. And this one, oh my god, the one on the bottom, that like red tone looks so pretty. The bronzers look so pretty. But I'm like, I don't need these right now. I want them, but I don't need them. But they are available now in Cosmetics. I'm not going to talk too much just because I know we've covered those in previous ones. And then, you all know, if you follow my channel, y'all know the obsession I have with NARS recently. And, these cheek palettes, though, the one on the left, though, so pretty. So these are now available on Ulta. I have them linked down below. These are the Basic Instinct Cheek Quads, $39. That's not bad for 4 shades. The only thing that's holding me back is I just bought the that 6-pan palette, Orgasm on the Go or on the beach or something like that. I just got that, and I haven't really used it that much. But bitch, I want these. I want at least the darker one because I think the shades in it are just so unique for my collection. But even the one on the right, I'm like, that is such a beautiful fall face palette. Right? It's got like cool tones, mauvey tones. You know what would have gotten me, like, without question, is if these had, like, special packaging. If they didn't just have the, like, black standard packaging. But these look so pretty. Look at the swatches. I mean, those swatches do nothing for me because they're, like, they look like they're manufactured. But look at that. It would be such a pretty palette for fall, right? I'll probably end up getting these because you know what? You know what? Now that I think of it, you know, where the fuck is our, like, 20% off at Ulta? That's exactly why I have not shopped there in so long. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I haven't had a 20% off coupon. And I bet you, like, a year and a half. Or did I just miss it? This pencil is tragic for a brown liner. Which most brown liners are. But, not a fan of that one. Oh, thank you, Jessica, for the super sticker. A character saying, you rock. What does it say? While showing their pumped bicep. Oh, I got you, boo. Yes! Yes! Thank you so much for the super chat. Did you guys like the tickets to the gun show that I don't have tickets to? I need to start working out again. I have a feeling I'm going to end up picking these up. So you got the Basic Instinct palettes, and then you also have the Matte and Glow Mini Lip Duos. I'm not going to get these, but that cheek palette is probably going to come to mama. Like, that looks cute. Oh my god, it has the shade. It's called Sex Machine. I might need that just for the fucking names. Oh my god, what is these other ones? Dolce Vita, Bahama. Okay, these ones aren't as funny. I just want... Listen, this is like one of those products... I just want to get this, so if somebody asks me, like, Brittany, what are you wearing on your lips? I could say Sex Machines. Oh my god. Oh, Maria said, hold on, I gotta take this down so I can read what she says. All I remember from National Lipstick Day is the hot mess that MAC had. They ran out of lipsticks, people fighting. I wasn't there, but I know people who were. What? Over fucking lipsticks? Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Ashley, I do follow Beauty Deals BFF. I used to feature her on my channel for these videos, but she stopped really posting, or at least that I've noticed. She posts mainly like stuff that's on sale and not really new releases anymore. But I think, like, this is me speculating. I always have thought that Hot Fire Makeup and Beauty Deals BFF was like the same person. Maria! Bitch! When I first read that, I thought it said, you look so disgusting. I was like, damn, she came to roast me today. She said, I look disgusted. It's just, it's not good. And this is exactly why I never buy inexpensive eyeshadow. Like, guys, this was even sent to me, and I'm like, thank you so much, Elf, but it's a nah for me, dog. It's just, they're too inconsistent. It's like, if you want to get, like, a couple good shades. I feel like the one I was the most happy with was the Elf J Kissa. But it's like, I never touch it either. Like, these metallics are pretty, but that's about it. Like, the mattes, they just don't... They don't blend. And you know what the problem is? It's because I think I just know what I like. Like, this would be something ideal, I think, for somebody that's, like, maybe trying to learn how to do makeup or something. Because, you know, I mean, I say that, like, kind of cautiously, though, because I'm like, why would you want to start with shit? Not shit makeup, but, like, not, like, the best makeup. I think there's, like, a time and a place for something like that, but it's just, for me and what I look for, I can't. It's like, I would rather just take that money and put it to something that's incredible, you know? Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Thank you, Kelly. I mean, it's like, it's fine, but it's when you go like this that you're just like, what in the blending happened? It doesn't blend. And this is where, if you're learning to do makeup, something like this does come in handy because it allows you to, like, manipulate and stuff, and it's not costing you a ton of money. But then again, when you have good makeup and good products and good brushes, like, it's not like that. It's effortless. So that's where I'm just like, nah, I'll just spend my money elsewhere. Okay, anyways, back to new makeup releases. Jaclyn Cosmetics, more limited edition bullshit. Okay, it's her birthday. I think that's what I saw, right? Oh yeah, celebrating her birthday with new glosses. Happy birthday, Jaclyn. I'm still not gonna buy your shit, though. So, new lip glosses are $18 a piece. 3 different shades. Does anybody give a shit? Because I don't. That's it. I mean, there's nothing extraordinary. Like, why are we doing so much limited edition shit? I don't understand. This is like, I could honestly, feel free to let me know if you guys don't want me to, like, cover her products anymore. Because it's like, I could so easily just nitpick the shit out of her brand. And I'm like, why are we doing this? Like, why don't you, like, try creating your core line first and then do limited edition stuff? Because why? Like, why aren't you doing that? Oh, okay, I get it. No, just no. No. We don't care. They're nothing extraordinary. It looks like a paddle applicator, which that automatically right there, I just would be like, nope, because I don't typically like that. But since it's Jaclyn Cosmetics, I'm telling you, though, there's something... I say this every time I see her packaging. I do not like her logo at all. It like, everything else looks so, like, feminine and girly. And you know how a font could really, like, make or break something? I feel like her font is such a miss for her brand. It just looks like, I don't even know how to explain it. It looks almost like industrial or something. It just does not give me the vibes of, like, a bougie, like, girly type of makeup brand that I think that, like, in her products, I feel like that's what she tries to, like, portray. But the font, I just feel like, drives me crazy. I don't know. But yeah, I don't understand the, why we're doing so much limited edition stuff when you don't have your core line completely put out yet. So there's that. Let's talk about NARS, baby. So this was actually my post. You're welcome. I have so much fun doing these, like, little collages and shit. If you guys missed it on my community page this morning at, like, the butt crack of dawn, I think it was actually in the middle of the night last night, I posted this because I was not expecting this, and I'm just minding my own business, wandering through, like, the websites and shit, and I came across the NARS Climax. This is available now. It's linked in the description box. I about poop my pants because I'm like, oh my god, am I going to be the first one that sees that this is available? And sure as shit, I think I was. And I ordered it immediately. I think this is such a beautiful color story. I don't love the packaging. Like, I like the red, but I don't love the, I don't know. I just don't think it goes with the color story. I wish it was something like green, or I wish it was more like fall vibes. When I see the red, I think of something like sexy and smoky, which I guess you can get that sort of a vibe with this color story as well. But there's just, I don't know, I feel like the packaging was just kind of a miss for me on this one. But I don't give a fuck. I'm still buying it. Like, I see Mo just goes, NARS! for the second time. I love, like, that's where I'm like, I don't even give a shit that I don't like the palette, like the packaging that much. I love the color story, and I had to do it. It's beautiful. Love it. I bought it. It should be here on hump day. Should be here Wednesday. I'm actually going to use this today, I think, because I'm looking around. I'm like, do I have any more? No, no, I can't. I was going to use the Scott. No, I have one I can use. I was going to use the Scott Barnes blushes because they're, I think, the newest I have in my collection. I'm going to use the shade Samba Sass because I think it'll go pretty with what I have going on. At least pretty for what we have going on. So I'm going to use this on for this blush. This is like a blush highlight sort of a situation. This is going to have a little bit of shimmer in it. So I think it does emphasize texture just a tad. But this one is my most used one. This brush is actually quite nice. I don't mind this brush. These are like great, I think, beginner brushes. Brushes from e.l.f. And I really like the aesthetic of this. I like how it's got the silver with the white bristles. She cute though. Samba Sass so far is my favorite. And then I'll use the Scott Barnes highlighter as well. What do we have next to chat about? So NARS Climax, be prepared. There's a video coming for Shizzle. And then we have Alien Cosmetics. Oh my god. I was like, what the fuck? I personally don't love shopping singles that much because I feel like I never use them because I always gravitate towards palettes. But the olive shade though, oh my god. I need to get these. I just think they're so pretty. And these, I believe, were pressed actually by the owner. So I'm like, I just want to know. I'm so curious. Like, I really want to see like a behind the scenes on an indie brand because I just want to see like the whole process. Even like Davina. Like, I feel like Davina does a nice job with showing on their Insta story like a part of their process. But I would just love to see the whole process from an indie perspective. I just put way too much highlight on that side. Whoops! But this is the Scott Barnes effects though. We gon' glow, baby. This is Downright Dew from the Scott Barnes singles. But these, I'm just like, yes. They're $8 to $10 a piece. I think one of them is $8, the rest are $10. I just think these look so pretty. I just saw somebody, Deidre asked, I know you like Chantecaille bronzer, but would I put it against Hourglass? I don't know if I could put anything against Hourglass. I think that is still, I need to get a new one. That's why you haven't seen me really use it lately because it's just not the same anymore. I need to buy a new one. I need to do like a battle of the bronzers, but I think I would put it like finish-wise. I think I would put like Gucci and Chantecaille like together. But I still think Hourglass would still be my favorite out of all of them. And then these ones, the Vive, these come in a close, not second, it would be like a fourth, I guess you could say. But would you guys want to see like a bronzer ranking? I don't know. I'll probably do a bronzer collection for when I do a declutter. So that will be coming. But yeah, that glow though, we gotta fix this one a little bit. Because, whoa. Whoa! Let's calm this down just a tinge. I'm just using my foundation brush. So, what do you guys think of these Alien Cosmetics singles? I do have a discount code with them now. It's code BRITCHES, and you get 10% off. I'm just really enjoying my time with Alien Cosmetics because I'm actually going to use, I think, their lashes today. Because I used these for the first time in one of my recent videos. And I'm like, these are so cute. I love them. So these, I do plan on getting them. I just need to buy them. So there's that. I'll give you guys the, well, you can see the swatches here. We don't need to go through all those. So those are now available. And then Wayne fucking Goss is coming for my wallet with his new luxury eye palette in Pearl. Launching at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. Please believe I'm buying this palette, like, without question. I'm such a big fan of his eyeshadow palettes, and I was so happy that he did not put a fucking black in this palette, because I'm like, alright, Wayne, we get it, like, why you like to have blacks in your palette, but for us people that want to own all of them, we don't need a black in a 6-pan in all of them. Okay? We don't need it. At all. So, when I saw this palette, I'm just like, the basic bitch in me is screaming. Love it. Love it. Love it. I mean, who would want to see Mo Makeup, Mo Beauty come on my channel with me and do this again? We did that with our, the blue palette. Mo, look at me just throwing it out there for you. I love this color story. I think this will be one I could also use as a partial face palette as well, which makes me really excited because we love a dual purpose. But oh my god, when I love the aesthetic of his palettes. I don't know why. They're so basic, but they're just so, I just feel like they're so ideal, especially for more mature eyes. I don't know. I just think he does eyeshadow so fucking well. I don't know. That's all I just, yes. Yes, I want it. I want it, I want it, I want it. Any reviews outside of Mel? I haven't seen any yet. I'm pretty sure like Mel, probably Kelsey. I think we saw Kinky Sweat do stuff with his products last time too. You'll see one from me. If I could get, like, expedited shipping on this one, I probably will. Jaclyn, she'll probably do one, too. Wayne's palette is so beautiful and so happy he did include it in black. Yes! I'm like, listen, thank you, Jesus, that he actually listened. Because that was, I think, really the #1 complaint that people had about his palettes was there just doesn't need to be a black in every single one. And I understand why, as like a makeup artist and everything, that he feels it's like necessary, but you're not selling to only makeup artists when you're a brand owner. Like, I don't know, I feel like he really did get the point, because I don't think a lot of people bought his second palette because one of the eyeshadows were black. I think if there was like almost like an eggplant or like a navy, I think it would have been so much more appealing for people. Not that you couldn't like mix the shades together that were included in it to get that, but some people don't want to be bothered with that whole process, you know? Some people just want to see what they have to use and that's it. So yes, I'm getting this 100%, as long as it doesn't sell out before I get it. But I do plan on picking this one up. But yeah, I think it's Gorgina. I love it. It's basic. Looks like so many other palettes that I have in my collection, but I don't care. I want it. And speaking of another palette that I want, look at Holiday is so early. Like, it's fucking July, and we're already seeing... I'm looking for my brow gel that I wanted to use. We're seeing holiday so fucking early, and it's like, by the time this shit actually launches, I feel like we're gonna be so over it. Does anybody else feel that way? Oh, I just saw somebody use my code for Alien Cosmetics. Thank you guys so much. I know it was one of you bitches watching. Okay, so this is the new Charlotte Tilbury, the Instant Eye Palette, Smoky Eyes Are Forever 2021. This is the new Persona Cosmetics swipe up brow gel. They sent these over to me after seeing last week's video. I was really excited. I mean, it's just like a tinted brow gel. Cute packaging. It doesn't feel like luxurious or not. It feels just like plastic basic packaging. But this palette, it's the fucking greens. It is the greens for me with this one. And I'm just like, yup. But I will say, though, ooh, that's more pigmented than I thought. I gotta fix that now. I don't really love the packaging, I don't think, on this one. Like, especially for holiday, like, I think it's just a black packaging. I mean, I get it because it's like smoky eyes, but I just wish it had more. I wish it was like fancier or something. I just feel like it's missing something. But I don't know. But I'm still gonna probably get it. For real. Oh, Jaclyn says all holiday will drop in August. It used to be September, but now are rushing. I know, but I mean, I'm also, you know what? I'm not really mad about it either, but it's just like, whoa, I feel like we're getting like the sneak peeks and stuff so early. But like the reason that I'm excited, like I was excited to see the NARS Climax available already because I'll actually be able to use it in the fall like I would want to. It's not like you're getting it already in fall. So it's almost like if this was available in like August, September, this would be something I would wear all the time. But I feel like especially in the fall time, I would gravitate towards this so hard because the color story. The greens, I'm just like, yup, want those. And then it's just got the neutrals. It's basic. I want it. That's it. That's all. But I'm like, damn, Angel Naked 1 coming through with the early sneak peek on that one. And then we have YSL. This is another holiday. This fucking packaging, though. Like, I don't think YSL could have done that packaging any better to look more like legit gold. It looks so good. So this is the holiday. I don't know. I can't read. I think it's Russian. So this is the holiday 2021. You got an eyeshadow palette, lipsticks, like the eyeshadow palette. Even the eyeshadow palette, I'm like, I might end up getting you. Because I've never tried YSL eyeshadows before. I might end up getting, because it looks like a cushion foundation. I might end up getting that because it's the packaging. The packaging is everything. Oh my god. But the lipstick, I'm like, they're cute. I like this. That's pretty much all that I got is I like this. We'll probably talk about this in a future video as well, but I just wanted to show it because I thought it was real pretty. It almost looks like, almost like gold nuggets, you know? Almost like a gold nugget ring. I love that. Okay, then we have, I don't think this is holiday technically, so Bobbi Brown. I saw this collection and I'm like, oh shit. This is where it gets really difficult to like choose my makeup purchases very wisely because this is where I'm like, all right, holidays coming up. The packaging is usually on fire. So I have to be very selective so I don't buy everything. But if I do, it's fine. So this is the, I think it's Ulla Johnson Fall 2021 collection with Bobbi Brown. I think this is so fucking cute. I think that Tavia from Chic Profile Official, I'm pretty sure she's already posting like swatches and stuff like that. But the highlight is it's a re-promote. It's Pink Glow, which I don't own, so I'm not that pissed about it. But like this packaging, I think is just so pretty. I love it. It's almost like, it gives me like boho vibes. These I'm not really that interested in. They look like almost like cream shadow sticks, almost like what I use today. I just usually don't get down with stuff like that. What's most appealing to me is the highlighter. But then I'm like, am I going to get this, though? Tell me that this doesn't remind you of, like, something Chantecaille would do, though. Right? I feel like this has very much, like, Chantecaille vibes. Am I the only one that thinks that? Maybe. Like, the lipsticks look cute. But, yeah, this, I mean, the highlighter is what mainly catches my attention. It's, like, the whole aesthetic of the whole collection together. It's just very appealing to me. So I do like that collection. If I find out any more information about it, I'll probably talk about it in a future video. And then, oh my god, we have so much to talk about today. Holy shit. Then we have Christmas in July from Sydney Grace has officially begun. So today, it was, if you spend over $65, you got this, what was it called? Coffee Talk, I think that's the name of the palette. You got this palette for free, but you had to add it to your cart to get it for free. Or this was available for, I think it was $33. I'm like, I was trying to rummage through the site because I'm like, is there anything I want? Is there anything I need? I honestly am so content with what I have, and I haven't even touched my Temptalia palettes yet, so I'm like, I need to at least use those before I get anything else. But there are, like, new sales every single day, or, like, different incentives to purchase every single day. I think this goes on for, like, 2 weeks. So it's, like, every single day, if you're interested in Sydney Grace, keep checking, like, what their, like, promotions are for the day, because it does change every single day. I'm just using the e.l.f. mascara from the Big Mood collection. I'm not going to put lashes on. I was going to, but I don't feel like it, because I'm almost done anyways. So this, I'm excited because I really do love Sydney Grace. I think all discount codes are disabled during this sale, though. So, I mean, you could try them, but I'm pretty sure that they don't work. But I love the fact that they always do their palettes, and they do, like, a lighter version and a deeper version. I think that is so insanely smart that they do that. And you know what? This is the, like, when I'm talking about, like, quality of eyeshadows and shit, I'm comparing it to Sydney Grace. I'm comparing it to Makeup Geek. I'm comparing it to, like, Natasha Denona. Obviously, these are not going to perform like other brands that are very, like, established, I feel, when it comes to their formulas. But Sydney Grace, for being, like, indie, I just spit all over. For being, like, a newer indie brand, they have mastered their eyeshadow formulas. They're incredible. Every single thing that I've tried from Sydney Grace is, like, impeccable. So if you've been wanting to try them, this sale is a really great time to shop through them because you get, like, those extra incentives. And then I saw this. I think I was tagged on this one, and I'm like, oh, bitch. Magical Makeup. They're based out of the UK, I'm pretty sure. Did y'all see this palette, though? Because if I did not have, like, all my Cleona and all of my Divina, I would have bought this immediately. Because I love shadows like this, especially for, like, inner corner highlights and stuff. And I love the fact that it comes in, like, a mini compact 9-pan eyeshadow palette. I love this, but I'm like, okay, I know I don't need to buy this with everything that I have in my collection, but if I didn't, I would 100% buy this. I just think it's so cute, and then look at these swatches. So it's what, $34.99, or wait, $29.99 introductory price for 1 week, and then it rises to $34.99. And there's only 100 of this batch, so you're getting, like, super limited quantity. That stuff's always, like, super weird, but it's probably an indie brand, so I get it. But I'm just like, look at the iridescence of it all. Sign me the fuck up for that. Just look at it. That's all. Did anybody pick this up? Because I'm thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. Because it looks so pretty. And this is more like hand swatches. But it's like, I know that I'm going to have these already. But that looks like such a smooth formula, because that was one thing that had me considering getting this, was because I feel like for the formulas that I have with, like, this iridescent type of look to it, they're usually, like, a more chunky formula. Like, that was Divina and Cleona. I feel like theirs do lean very chunky. You have to basically, like, smooth over it to get it to look more smoothed out. Those swatches were just like, oh, shit. I kind of want it, but I think I'm going to pass on it for now, especially since it's so limited. Like, I wouldn't want to get it featured on my channel and then you not be able to get it anymore. You know what I'm saying? And then we've got more National Lipstick Day from Jaclyn Cosmetics. New lip treatments. You go, Glen Coco. That's all I got to say about that. I don't care. And then what I feel like everybody's here to talk about. It only took us an hour and a half to get here, but let's talk about Miss Pat McGrath. I'm going to need the chat to come through on this one, okay? Don't leave me hanging. I know you guys can do it. What do we think about the Pat McGrath Utopian Dream Artistry palette? So there's the palette. It looks like some sort of like it's called the Artistry wand. It looks just like like a cream eyeshadow or something. So here's your swatches. Here's the eye wand. So we've got 4 Blitz Astrals. Why did I think that they were called something else? And then you've got Cream Matrix eyeshadows. 6 Luxe Finish. I'm like reading through this because I haven't had a chance to read through this at all. A cosmic paradise of floral futurism starring 10 universally flattering shades and an alluring array of matte, shimmer, metallic, and multi-chromatic finishes. And then the Intensifies Artistry Wand. Mixing liquid in an easy-to-use pen, Multitasker amplifies the vibrancy and shine of the metallic and sparkly shadows, delivering long wear. Okay, so that's like an eyeshadow base, I guess you can call it. Coming soon, mid-August on their website, and also coming to Sephora. Black packaging. What do we think? Because, I'm not impressed. I know, shocker. Brittany, the queen of, like, hating all over Pat McGrath. I know. I honestly, I don't know what the hype is about Pat McGrath shadows. I think that this color story is very appealing to me. I don't feel, though, like, I'm excited about it only because I don't have a lot of Pat McGrath, and I'm just like, I need to understand this hype, so I'm curious to buy it to try it for that reason. But then again, I'm like, if I was a person that collected all of her palettes, I would be like, what the fuck? Because I feel like it's not anything that different than what she's already done. And it's like, this is the problem with creating all of this hype before you drop something, is it's like we're talking about rainbows, we're talking about like all this other shit. Like, I think we were expecting something totally different. And I'm like, the basic bitch in me is just like, I'm good with it. But I think the people that were expecting like something so different and just so like innovative and like out there, to see this, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I think that the packaging, like, of the box is exceptional. Love it. This needed more than the black packaging. Like, okay, I feel like this is where we're at with Pat McGrath. Like, she needs to do, like, the special packaging for, like, every single palette that she does. When you do it once, you can't go back to what you did before. At least that's my opinion. I feel like her palettes need to all be, when they're these mothership, they need to have, like, the pink, the purple. They need to have these, like, over-the-top packagings. Because for $120-something fucking dollars, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. A part of me is just like, I don't think I am going to buy this. I think the curiosity would be the only thing that would make me want to get this. But I also think this is another thing. I think that it's going to look prettier in real life. That's like the only downfall with, I think, how she promotes her products is it gives like such like a different look because of like the lighting that she uses. Like, she uses very like amber sort of lights. It's gonna look so different when you get it in person. And then you have pictures like this where it looks incredibly like manufactured, if that makes sense. So this is like the the creative in me, like working with like videography and photography, like I personally like when stuff looks the way that it actually is, because that's what it actually is. So when I see this, I'm just like, I could see a lot of people being big fucking mad about this. But since I'm basic, I'm happy to see that there's neutrals. And since I only have the Divine Rose 2, which I didn't even... Actually, no, I did buy that. And then I have one that was gifted to me that just lives up there. I just think that... I think that Pat has gotten to a point where it's going to be really hard to please people. I think there's so much hype. It's so expensive. But here's another thing that I feel like I just need to say it because it's the fact. Why do people still pay full price for her shit? Because she's always got stuff on sale. Like, even when this drops, like, if you buy this at Sephora for full price, you're a dumbass. Because you'll be able to buy this at a discounted price, like, as soon as it launches. Like, why don't we just, like, mark the price down if that's the game that we're gonna play? I just find that to be so annoying. Am I the only one? I'm probably gonna get shit all over for saying this stuff. I'm like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, if we're gonna always have like 25% off sales or 30% off sales, like, why don't we just lower the price and then maybe it'll sell quicker? I don't know. That's just like what makes sense in my mind. I was glad to see, like, it's not, like, a rose, like, super rose theme like the previous ones were, but you still see that, like, touch of rose in there. But, yeah, like, we need something different. I feel like Pat has the ability to create something that is, like, iconic, and it's just kind of falling flat to what I feel like expectation is. That's just me, in my humble opinion. So let me see what you guys are saying in the live chat. Oh, let's see. Every palette is pink, purple since last year. Not just Pat McGrath, but them all. I went to Indi to have shifty, sparkly greens and blues and golds. Yes. I feel like we're going to start seeing, like, the greens and stuff coming soon, though. Why didn't she name it Divine Rose 3? Is what everyone is wondering. Hourglass shadows make Pat McGrath look like a good deal. You are not lying. Guess she's saving the POW for Mothership 10. What is this number? Is this 9? I was trying to figure out what the Roman numerals were. Rami says, oh, let's see. This is so boring. Utopia should be colorful and galactic almost. This is just more pink. She's plucking shaded from her previous work. That's tea. She might be. Yeah, I was expecting rainbow. Rainbow, unicorn, alien vibes. And that's where I'm like, maybe with the, like, the looks that you'll get, maybe you'll get that. But yeah, I'm with you, Josephine. I fucking hate the black packaging. You can't, I don't know, it just comes down to, for me, it's like, you can't go doing, like, these special palettes and then go back to black and expect people not to want what they had, like, with the pink packaging. I'd recommend only buying Pat McGrath eyeshadow when you're really drawn to the color story. The formula is incredible and it's really flattering on your eyes, but get your use out of for the price. I don't think her mattes are that great. I think everything else that I've tried is fantastic. Like, I feel like her formula excels with, like, her special shades. But when you've tried Indi, it's not that special, in my opinion. I feel like there's Indi palettes that I've used that are, like, just as good, if not better, and you're not having to spend $120+ on an eyeshadow palette. But that's just the thing. It's going to be, like, a preference thing. Let's see. Waiting for Black Friday sale. Even at a discounted price, it's still expensive. Yup. Jenny said she wants it. Yes. I just don't think it's okay for any makeup site to be deleting comments when people are mentioning that there's too much similarity in the shades. That's shitty of them. I mean, you could also say it's, like, shitty to leave, like, shitty comments, but that's one of those things. It's like, it's their social platforms. Like, they can do what they want. If you don't like that they delete it, like, just don't comment on their stuff again, or, like, just don't follow them anymore then. I guess that's, like, a two-way street. But, yeah, it is stupid because it's, like, you're a brand and you're putting your work to the public, and it's, like, you obviously need to please the public, but at this point, it is what it is, right? Pat is using a type, Hourglass comment. Right. I wish the outside packaging was on the actual palette. I do too. That would have been everything. That would have been everything. Let's see. Violet Voss did more of a rainbow with their Care Bears palette than this. I don't think I saw that one. I have all their palettes, so I'm like, what the fuck? Mislead much? That's where I think I would be real pissed, is if I had, like, her whole collection, because it's like, why? Wait. Bert, you're not gonna get no damn rainbow unicorn look with this, maybe if you mix it with indie shades. I feel like that's, though, like, I feel like that, like, eyeshadow, like, the stick is where you're gonna get it to, like, a different level. Because, like, the promo shot that I saw on the Pat website, because I have a link in the description box. If you click that, you could sign up for, like, early access. And there's basically, like, the promo images and stuff like that. Like, they do look beautiful, but it's the lighting that they use. It's, like, a different lighting. It's gonna be, obviously, like, more sparkly, reflective. So, it's, like, I feel like this is, like, a going out type of palette, because those are the type of lights that are going to hit your eyes when you're going out, versus if you wore this like during the day, and if you're expecting to get those like super like sparkly and reflective and like just really different sort of looks, you're really not going to be able to see it during the daytime, I don't think. But you never know, I could be wrong. Lori, hot take. Let's see, there's a blue on the package, no blue inside, annoyed. Yeah, I feel like that's where a lot of people are at with this one. Just from seeing, like, the comments on Instagram and everything. She creates her own... Yeah, that's valid. She creates her own hype, though, and disappoints all the time. And I think that's where I've never really, like, fed into, like, the hype of this brand, because it's, like... Divine Rose 2, I think, was the only one that I was like, oh my god, I love the color story. And then I bought the Celestial Divinity for holiday. And I was really happy with that, because I feel like her metallics are what the standouts are. But I'm like, they're not worth $125, I don't think. Especially her matte formulas, I don't think are great at all. As far as, like, blendability, I think they're really pigmented, but I don't get that, like, effortless sort of a blend that I do with other brands like Sydney Grace and Makeup Geek. I just think that they're better. But that's just my preference. But there's other people that are like, oh my god, they live, breathe, and die for Pat McGrath. Oh, let's see. Yeah, she does. I mean, yeah, there's, like, sets created to give that sort of effect. And that's what makes people lose their shit over it, is because they know exactly how to make their products look the absolute best. Like, the beauty of cinematography and photography. What is this stick thing? I think it's like an eyeshadow base to, like, amplify her special shades. That's at least what I gather from it. Yeah, like a mixing medium almost. Yeah. Yeah. Danica, where you been, girl? Let's see. That's why I don't get mad when she only has 2 mattes. Yes, and that's why, like, that was what made me really drawn to the Celestial Divinity, was because it had only, like, 3 mattes. And I'm like, okay. But at that time, I wasn't really... I'm still not well-versed with Pat McGrath, but it's because I don't really buy her stuff. Just because I feel like it's a lot of hype, and there's things that I just feel are better. But I was like, I'm glad that I got that palette, because it only had the 3 mattes, because those were my least favorite thing. So it's just one of those things, like, with this one, it looks like there's maybe 4 mattes. It's hard to tell by this picture right here, but it's like... That's, like, almost half of the palette that I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to like. But who knows? Maybe she, like, perfected her formula. Or maybe something changed. Like, that's where it's, like, the curiosity of me wants to try it. And then I think that would be something that would be, like, video-worthy as well. Because I think that there is a lot of interest with this. And I also come back to the whole, like, I feel like it's going to look prettier in real life. And this is a color story that I would reach for. So it would fit, like, my makeup aesthetic. I'm so glad I just got on, and this is what I wanted to hear about. I saved the best for last, girl. Let's see. Just get... Oh, amplify any shimmer multichrome. Or you could just use, like, glitter glue. Like, I want to get that just to, like, test the theory. Like, what kind of a difference does it actually make? But like I said, I'm still so surprised that people that are just like everyday consumers, like not makeup creators, like I cannot believe that people pay full price for her shit just because of how much she has sales. She has at least like 25 to 30% off. Granted, you have to pay, like you have to spend like, I think it's if you spend like 125, you get 25% off. If you spend like 200 or 250 or like if you spend over a certain amount, you get a different percentage off. But it's like, just save up everything that you want and get it all at once and get a bigger discount if you want. But I mean, as soon as this drops, you're probably going to have like a 15% off code just to access it. I don't know. It's just, to me, it just don't make no damn sense. Like, just mark down the price and people probably won't be as like critical about your palettes. I don't know. That's just my thought process, I guess you could say. I would probably still end up buying it. Oh, this is one thing I wanted to leave off with. The funniest comment that I got on my Insta story, because I shared it like as soon as that came up today. And somebody was like, you forgot to have a poll for, or like I needed a third poll for, because I put like yes or pass. And it said like pass, but I'm still the clown that's going to buy it anyways. I feel like that's where everybody's at. And that's where it's just like, but this is exactly why brands keep doing this type of stuff. But then again, the average everyday consumer is going to love a basic bitch palette. So I think that's honestly why she probably keeps doing these sort of palettes, because neutrals is what sells. Like, just a random ass person walking into Sephora, they're going to be probably more likely to be drawn to like a neutral palette versus something that's super colorful and out there. But I think that her brand could definitely use like a super colorful type of palette. So I don't know. I hope to see something like more creative, I guess, in the future from her brand. But as far as I go, I think I'm still like up in the air. But I'll probably end up getting it just to try it and be super critical about it. Because that's what I do, baby boo. Oh, let's see. Oh, JC says my skin looks beautiful. It's that Chantecaille Future Skin, baby. You know what, though? I was actually very impressed with this here. If I had to pick anything from that little e.l.f. collection, like everything else was fine. But this was the thing I'm just like, oh, I'm like shocked at how much better this was than I expected it to be. But these Scott Barnes singles, they're hot fire. Everything else, I'm just like, everything worked nice. I like the sponge too that came with the e.l.f. collection as well. So I'm going to put that on my little desk area over there. And other than that though, that was everything that I had to talk about with you guys today. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Check out the description box if you're shopping anywhere. I've got all the links and everything. I'll probably update like everything that I used on my face today. Don't forget the Chantecaille sale. Still going on. I have my code BRIT30 for 30% off. What else? Refer, Midnight. New concept store items are going up. Also linked in the description box. I will be back, hopefully. I'm going to try to, I have to film that video. I'm going to do like a Nordstrom anniversary sale haul, I think. And I think I'm going to try to post that tomorrow night. So I'm going to do everything that I got. Try-ons. All that fun stuff. So fingers crossed I get that done. If not, if I don't get it up, the next video I do is probably the NARS Climax. So we'll see. If you have not yet, subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you're notified when I go live, upload, whatever the fuck I decide to do. Other than that, cheers. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my Smirnoff Pink Lemonade, and I will see you guys in my next one. Okay, bye!